Well, welcome back to my third session today. This one is on teaching Adlerian Play Therapy, empowering growth through connection and play. So this is very much a actualization of my key therapeutic orientation, and I'm excited to bring this one more so as than any of the other ones. Because it contains most of the elements that I just am fascinated with in our work. Play is the natural language of children, and Adlerian play therapy is a powerful way to use that language to foster growth, build relationships, and empower change. Today, we'll dive into the core principles of Adlerian play therapy, how it works, and how you can use it to support children on their journey toward connection, competence, and belonging. So imagine a child playing with puppets, drawing, engaging with a caregiver in a warm, playful environment. Whether you're the therapist, the teacher, a caregiver, Adlerian Play Therapy provides a structured yet flexible framework to engage children meaningfully and help them thrive. Now remember this. It's not just me saying it. That's our mission, our goal too. So if you find it not doing that, it's adaptable. That's what's important. Adlerian play therapy is, of course, rooted in the work of Dr. Alfred Adler, who believed that all human behavior is goal directed and that a sense of belonging and significance drives our actions. A beautiful understanding of us. By using play, we can enter a child's world and help them express emotions, explore relationships, and develop new skills in a way that feels safe and natural. But not only are they expressing, we're helping them understand them, to acknowledge them, to own those expressions of emotions, if you will. Responsibility. Key principles of Adlerian play therapy is goal-directed behavior. Every action has a purpose. That's unique. Belonging and significance. Children strive to feel connected and valued. Nothing earth-shattering there. Positive reinforcement, fostering growth and resilience. That's one of the goals that why we're willing to do this with children who aren't necessarily manifesting concerns, but rather in just normal children. We're wanting to foster. We've got a venue now, a medium to foster growth and resilience, and then collaboration, where an adult and the child are working together to achieve insight and change. That's powerful. Now, if you would, envision a child playing with blocks, Legos, with a therapist actively engaged and encouraging. Through play, Adlerian therapists help children identify their goals, understand their behaviors, and find healthier, more adaptive ways to meet their needs. Not only are they going to identify goals that may be already put in them from their environment, but they may be able to create new ones if they find an interest in these arts. We believe that will also help stimulate additional growth in those areas. So there are 4 phases that we're looking at in Adlerian play therapy, and probably with most styles. Adlerian play is structured around 4 key phases, each designed to guide the therapeutic process toward growth and healing. Building the relationship is key to almost all therapeutic approaches. We all have been trained to start that. So this phase focuses on creating trust, connecting with each other. We manifest that or attempt to do it through reflective listening, genuine interest, attunement to the child's play, and where we definitely have to create a safe, supportive environment. Now, envision a therapist sitting on the floor, kneeling on the floor, or perhaps in a chair, not at a desk, but rather being able to be in the middle of the activity, even perhaps engaged in a child-led activity, depending upon what the activity is. In this phase of exploring the child's lifestyle, we're observing the child's play to uncover themes. We're looking at themes, patterns, and goals. Whereas with an adult, I might be able to use a specific assessment. With a child, I'm using the play to uncover repetitive themes, patterns, and goals. And we'll look for clues about the child's worldview and beliefs during their behavior. Actually, it's a little bit simpler than adults. they're not masking things. So now, envision in your mind an interactor, a therapist taking notes while observing the child interacting with toys. Here, the counselor is gently introducing opportunities for the child to explore new perspectives and consider alternative ways of thinking and behaving. Insight leads to self-awareness. Now, there is one thing that I learned from Dr. Gary Landreth and Dr. Marilyn Snow. If a child comes into a organized play therapy room, one that follows the child-parent relational training and child-centered play therapy too, as well as Adlerian, the child may hold up a toy and say, "Hey, what's this for?" Or "What does this do?" Our typical response is, "Well, it can do whatever you want it to do." What we're doing is empowering the child for creative thinking, ownership of their creative play work, and things like that. Now, come back to the vision of the child creating a story with puppets. Many children tell little stories with puppets, and a therapist encouraging reflective thinking by attunement. It's a little different than what you might think. And the reorientation and reeducation process is the final phase, focuses on helping the child practice new skills and behaviors, reinforcing the changes through encouragement and collaboration with caregivers. Now, the way we might do that is, again, we're avoiding judgment. We're attempting to describe the things that we're seeing to the child and letting them accept, acknowledge. For instance, they draw a picture and they show it to you. We don't comment about how beautiful the picture is. What we say is, "Well, you spent a lot of time on that. That seems to make you happy." Or something like this. "You don't seem very happy about this picture. Can you tell me more?" That kind of non-judgmental, observational language to help them to learn to recognize what they're experiencing. Maybe they can tell us more. Now, envision a child and a parent engaging in a structured activity together with the guidance of someone trained in it. In Adlerian Play Therapy, the therapist's role is not to direct or control the child's play, but to follow their lead. Entering their world, with curiosity and respect, the therapist serves as a guide, helping the child uncover their strengths and make meaningful changes. Now, one forward-thinking benefit of this is the ideal adult therapeutic session, where the adult comes in ready to take the lead, ready to bring us, the therapist, into their world and share it with us, and looking for a second opinion of, "Hey, what strengths do I have that I'm not seeing? What meaningful changes might I make?" Things that are much more positive experience in the therapeutic setting. So, our key roles are as facilitator of safety. We must always create an environment where the child feels secure, where the client feels secure. We must always be an observer and listener. Notice patterns and themes in the child's play and encourager. Reinforce positive behaviors and build the child's self-esteem. More on that another time. A collaborator. Work with the child and their caregivers to create lasting change. Above all, the Adlerian therapist encourages the child, fostering a sense of capability and belonging. Adlerian therapy emphasizes encouragement as a transformative tool, unlike praise, which focuses on outcomes. Encouragement focuses on effort, growth, and the child's inherent worth. So, encouragement, that kind of encouragement, is to all of us, not just a child, really what water is to a plant. It helps us grow and thrive. And by highlighting a child's efforts and strengths, we help them build resilience, confidence, and a sense of significance. Adlerian Play Therapy recognizes the importance of the child's environment, all of our environments. More on that in another session that I call Creating Your Own Garden. Particularly their relationship with parents or caregivers. Through parent education and collaboration, we extend the benefits of therapy well beyond the playroom. Parent educational focus could be on reflective listening, enhancing communication and trust, encouragement techniques, building confidence in the child, and problem-solving skills, strengthening the family's ability to navigate challenges. When parents and caregivers learn these techniques, we become active participants in our child's growth and healing. Adlerian play therapy can be adapted to various settings, from one-on-one sessions to group or classroom interventions. Whether you're working with a shy child, a child processing trauma, or one struggling with behavioral challenges, this approach provides a versatile and effective framework. And it's more than a method or methodology. It's a philosophy rooted in connection, compassion, and the belief that all of us, each child, has the capacity to grow and thrive. And by embracing play as a path to understanding, we open the door to healing and transformation. So whether you're a therapist, a teacher, a caregiver, I invite you to explore the world of Adlerian play therapy and discover the power of connection and encouragement. So, like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe for more insights on play therapy, parenting, and emotional growth, and please share it with someone who might benefit from learning this approach. Thank you for joining me today, and as always, grow, connect, thrive, one story at a time, one ritual at a time, one play activity at a time. Through play, we can build bridges to understanding and healing. Let's take the first step together.